Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Still with you here on Nile TV International and our continued coverage and special edition regarding the latest news making the headlines in Egypt, where the Prime Minister, Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, and his Lebanese counterpart, Nawaf Salam, held a joint press conference following the convention of the Egyptian-Lebanese Higher Committee in Cairo on Sunday. The committee, the 10th of its kind, was headed by both the Prime Ministers and comes within the framework of boosting cooperation between the two sides in various fields. We're now delighted to be joined over the telephone by our dear guest, Dr. Yumn Hamaqi, the Professor of Economics. Dr. Yumn, good evening, ma'am. Dr. Yumn, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for joining us, and a very good evening to you.
You're welcome.
Dr. Yumn, let's talk a bit about some of the most important highlights of today's meeting between the Egyptian and Lebanese Prime Ministers. A number of files and issues of mutual concern topped the agenda of today's committee meetings.
Yes, indeed. First of all, we need to strengthen the importance of our relation with Lebanon. Lebanon and Egypt, they are a very important part in the security in the Middle East. I believe that enhancing our relation may play a significant role towards achieving such security. And from here comes the importance of enhancing all types of economic, political, and social relations. And what happened regarding the higher committee is coordinating our efforts towards achieving such goals. From here it comes what happened in the higher committee today regarding signing very important agreements between the two countries. First of all, regarding macroeconomic policies, by coordinating macroeconomic policies that are the responsibility of Minister of Planning. So both ministers in the two countries they agreed upon coordinating efforts in macroeconomic policies, how to use our resources, and from here it comes that it's going to be a lot of opportunities regarding integrating value chains for most economic activities, starting by tourism, enhancing the competitiveness of the industrial sector, and so on. By also another important factor, which is the social security. We know quite well that we have very ambitious programs in Egypt, so coordinating efforts in this field may present a very important opportunity for both countries.
Indeed, Dr. Yumn, as you said, of course, several areas were discussed and a number of memoranda of understanding and protocols were also signed today, covering a number of areas of cooperation between the two sides in the coming period, and these include agreements on things related to technical education, tariffs, reciprocal visa conditions, for example, for diplomatic passports, as well as consumer protection and market oversight. How do you see the agreements that were inked today, ma'am?
I see it very important towards enhancing our economic relations. We have a lot to be done regarding renewable energy. We have a lot to be done in order to incorporate our activities towards the African continent, and in order to do that we need to clarify what are the most important channels that we can cooperate with. We have Lebanese in Africa working quite well and having relations so that we can enhance our potentialities for trade, enhancing trade relations, taking into consideration, the cooperation with the Lebanese part in this field, benefiting from their relations in the African continent, as well as exchanging experiences regarding social programs to combat poverty, to enhance economic empowerment of women. We have very good experiences in a decent life program, and in Takaful and Karama we had a lot of programs that we can organize our efforts and coordinate our efforts so that we can enhance capital, human capital. Human capital may be regarded as a very important asset for the two countries. So
yes.
Building human capital and exchanging experiences regarding building human capital, I think may represent a very important opportunity for both countries to enhance their economic situation.
Absolutely. Dr. Yumna, of course, also today the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Badr Abdel-Ati, met with the visiting Lebanese Prime Minister, stressing Egypt's steadfast stance, supporting, the sovereignty and national unity of Lebanon and support for its national institutions. Now, of course, the Prime Minister of Lebanon was here participating in the opening ceremony of the Grand Egyptian Museum. And during his meeting with Abdel-Ati, as well as the Prime Minister, Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, he praised the momentum witnessed in Lebanese-Egyptian ties and also, of course, the recent GEM inauguration. How do you see the cultural ties here between the two countries and the appreciation and participation of Lebanon in this monumental international global event?
Very important ties, actually, and we need to strengthen such ties by organizing our efforts toward addressing the severe challenges confronting the Middle East. Nowadays, Israel is representing severe challenges for the area of the Middle East, and we need to coordinate our efforts to address such challenges. So from here it comes that exchanging ideas about the most important ways of addressing such challenges and the opportunities regarding addressing the world with our case. And from here it comes that such coordination may play a significant role.
Indeed, and also the foreign minister in his meeting today asserted Egypt's aspiration, to continue growing this pattern of coordination and consultations in line with the special nature of the long-standing ties between the two countries and work to promote relations in various fields. What future projects lay in this comment, in your opinion, Dr. Yum, and what are areas for future cooperation between Egypt and Lebanon, in your opinion?
A lot, actually. We have the field of, mainstreaming value chains in different sectors. On top of them, education, the medicine, pharmaceuticals, industrialization, generally speaking. We have tourism, activities of tourism. We have regarding our experience in infrastructures, that they are in deep need for it. Our program in renewable energy may play a significant role, and they are in deep water desalination. We have a lot that we can exchange experiences and build our capabilities towards addressing the Arab economies from one perspective and the African economies from the other.
Absolutely right. I'd like to thank you very, very much, our dear guest, Dr. Yumna El-Hamaqi, the Professor of Economics. Thank you very much, ma'am, for your time and your insight, and for joining us today on Nile TV International during our special edition and our coverage. With that, we wrap up our coverage here on Nile TV International, and in a few minutes we hand over to the evening's French transmission. But for now, you're in the company of myself, Angie Meher. Many thanks for watching.